at that. Hi! Welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessica Hazeman, and this is my little guy Dax. He is 3.5 months today. You got a little hair on your face. And I wanted to do a video because we talk all the time about the must-have baby products, right? But I have a bunch of common products that I've purchased that we ended up not using at all as a second-time mom. So I made it through 2 babies without really using these products. I feel like I should caution you before you buy these common products. So we are gonna start off with what's on everybody's baby registry. Little white onesies. This is my second kid. I shouldn't say never. I have very, very rarely put them in a little white onesie. The only time I've ever put Dax in it is to take his little monthly photo. So we have one white onesie in like each size, but like people are getting packs on packs of these white onesies. No, we don't use them. Instead, I like to buy either pre-made outfits or footy pajamas that are like good to go, because even in the summer, in the hot, like I typically don't dress him in a onesie. He's in full pajamas because we're inside. If we're outside, he's in something cuter than a little white onesie. I don't know. Am I alone in that? Up next is, I don't have any, but Swaddles. So we initially swaddle with blankets, and then we've always transferred our babies into a sleep sack, like so, little thing like this, that doesn't swaddle their arms pretty early on. So I guess it's not something that I didn't use 100% because I definitely swaddled my babies a little bit, but we used swaddle blankets and we had them on hand. But I just kind of caution you to buy too much sleep stuff because you don't know what type of baby your baby's gonna be. You know, they might not like to be swaddled, or maybe they like to be swaddled in a blanket, or maybe they like a weighted swaddle. I don't know. There's so many options. Just don't buy too much right off the bat. Don't get like a 5-pack of Velcro swaddles. You might not be using them. Another one is toxic diapers. I am a total crunchy, non-toxic mom. So we got Pura diapers this time around. We also tried cloth diapers and they didn't work out. We felt like everything about cloth diapers was awesome. They're so cute. They're so eco-friendly. They are pretty dang easy to use and launder, and like we got the whole thing down, but my 2 biggest complaints were, one, leaving the house was a hassle because especially when he was tiny and like a little newborn, we were leaving with like a huge bag of clean diapers and then coming home with like this huge bag of dirty diapers, and it was just a pain in the butt. Like we had to have like basically a whole diaper bag dedicated to just his diapers. And number 2, he would wake himself up way more often, even from naps, from being wet, because it has that like saturated feel. And we tried inserts and we tried things to, mitigate that, but nothing compared to just a good old-fashioned disposable diaper, where he was sleeping through the night at 2 months old in these. So unfortunately, we nixed the cloth diapers, and we also nixed any diapers that have chlorine and chemicals and crap in them. So we used Pura, and this is my first time using their newborn and small size diapers. We use them with the older sizes, or the bigger sizes, but loving it. Absolutely love it. No blowouts, not really any leaks, unless he makes it like 12 hours at night, and then sometimes it'll leak through a little bit. But love it. Another one that is huge, I swear, we got so many Bibs. So many. They're so cute. Look, this one looks brand new because we've never used it. 2 kids, and I've never had to use Bibs. I don't know. He is sometimes a little drooly, but truthfully, like not enough that I'll ever put a bib on him, even though they're so stinking cute. But he still has time. We could venture into wearing it, but again, maybe get 1 or 2 at first, not like 45. I have an entire drawer full of Bibs, and this is my second kid, and we have not used them. So another one over here is the Decor diaper pail. This one we used with my daughter. It has broken. Step number 1, it has broken. Reason number 2, I guess, is that you have to buy special bags for this one, and it holds smell like no other. Like this one is completely clean. It's empty. It has a brand new bag, and it also smells like absolute shit right now. Like disgusting. So I don't recommend the Diaper Decor. diaper pail, unfortunately. This time around with my son, we are trying the Ubi diaper pail, which is stainless steel one, and it's not supposed to hold scents or smells or disgusting things that go in there. So far so good, but it's pretty new. It's only 3 months old. We change it a lot because he's got, you know, lots of diapers going in there. So maybe in the end it'll hold a stench. We'll update you later, but so far we're liking this one. Okay, another one that you see on everybody's baby registry is baby mittens and baby socks. I can count on one hand the amount of times that I've used either of these items on either of my children. Exploration is really important for your kids, especially like newborns and babies, and them being able to move their fingers and move their toes is really important. I would say if you have like a little kid or a tiny little baby that really scratches at their face and like you can't keep their nails short enough because they're just like a huge scratcher, then mittens are maybe beneficial like while they're sleeping. But back to like pajamas, baby pajamas have these like little flip over mittens, which are just so much more useful because they don't fall off. And same with the toes. They've got flip overs for the toes. So I typically will have him in that, and if he's cold, I will flip him over, but generally I try to keep their hands and feet just free so that they can explore, because there's so many nerves in your hands and feet, and they're learning, and they're, you know, using their little toesy toes. Yeah. And instead also of socks, I generally will put on like little booties if it's like cold outside and we're going outside or something, you know, like there's times where their feet need to be covered up, and these stay on so much better. Another one that maybe you've heard of, maybe you haven't, if you are a breastfeeding mom, I'm sure you've seen them around, are these silverettes. This is my second time exclusively breastfeeding, and I don't use them. I think the second time was a little bit easier. Like my nipples were definitely not as sore, and we're pretty much used to it. My daughter breastfed until she was 2, so I had about 6 months or less, 5 months maybe of not breastfeeding. So my nipples were used to it, I guess, but like I didn't use these, and I didn't feel like they made, I tried them a couple of times, but I didn't feel like they made a huge difference when I did have sore nipples. I felt like for me, airing them out was better. Like legitimately just walking around my house topless and letting my nipples like heal were better than sticking these on them. Although these do have natural healing properties, and I get it. I've heard it. I've seen it. I've read it. I bought them. I just never used them. So I think there's a lot of like little things like this that it's like, okay, if your nipples are really sore, give these a shot. But you might not even have sore nipples, and they might not even be a big deal. So just like somewhat wait and see what you need. Okay, last but not least is this big old thing right over here. This is the Bassinet that we tried this time. So back up to my first baby, we used the Halo Bassinet. We got it off of Facebook Marketplace for like $100. Used it, loved it. It was really nice. Rotated onto the bed, rotated off. The thing that I didn't like was my daughter was not a great sleeper, and I would have to like, you know, be really close to her. So we ended up co-sleeping a lot, and I really thought like it'd be cool to try something where you can co-sleep, but they're like in their own little environment. So Halo Bassinet really didn't have that feature. So we ended up reselling it on Facebook Marketplace for what we paid for it, got $100 for it. And then this time around, we tried this bedside sleeper. So as you can see, like the front goes down. They have anchor straps that anchor to your bed to keep it super snug against your bed so that your baby can sleep right here against the bed. It's like right smacked, you're just right there with baby. It adjusts on the side so you can raise and lower the height of it. It's also bigger than the Halo Bassinet, so I think you could do it for a longer period of time. We used this every single day for the last 3.5 months, but we used it just like as a crib in our room. He wasn't even attached to the bed. I didn't feel like it in my mind did as well as I thought it would. Like I couldn't breastfeed while he was in here. Like he had to come into bed with me, then I would fall asleep and we'd end up co-sleeping. So in my mind, it didn't work the way that I wanted, and I feel like we're gonna sell this and maybe probably go back to a regular bassinet in the end. This one's just a little harder to move around. It's bigger, bulkier, and this coming down like this is a little difficult because my toddler knows how to do it and was putting it down when like he was just sleeping not against the bed. So I had to like, you know, put it up all of the time, which added like a level of not funness. But yeah, that's about it. Hopefully this video is helpful. I feel like these are things that I see on every single person's baby registry. And I'm not saying don't put it on your baby registry. Like if you're gonna get it as a gift, that's great to have it just in case. But I feel like if you're really prioritizing what you need to buy, or you're a second time mom and you're like, do I really need like, you know, new onesies because I got rid of all the other? No, like this is hopefully helpful to show you like there are a lot of things that people think you need that you don't need as a mama, right? You just need me and my boobies. Oh. Yeah. Awesome. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and it was helpful for you. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. I've got lots coming your way, so make sure to come back next week and let me know in the comments a product that you purchased and never used, or a product that was like all hyped up and you thought you needed it and you never used, because I think that would be helpful. So check those comments below too. See you guys next week.